So I sung how I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And there's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, 'cause if it isn't, I'ma break my very best for you tonight. Then she say I'm a magician. And if you're ready, they want to
DA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Tonight we kick off week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball is going to come out to the 40.
On the jump. Ready.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. We'll get this up to about the 44. When you look at this defense, they come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in their early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
70, Timberwolf. Ready.
2nd and 6. That's taken in. It's Isaac to Slaw. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Back to throw now on 1st down. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Here we go. Go.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be 1st, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. 19 Chargers. 19 Chargers.
In motion left comes Williams. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Taysom Hill, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards that time. Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Buccaneers hit 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. Let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Big time drive. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Well, coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Now Mayfield. And he holds it in for a Buccaneer touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Winless to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in Week 3. So, I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly, Charles, help or hurt their cause?
Oh, I say unequivocally help, because you always want a Thursday game earlier in the schedule rather than later, just because the grind of the season hasn't really set in yet. But also, if they can get a win here, they get a mini open week, recharge a little bit, and carry some fresh momentum into the rest of the season.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
With the lack of pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's the conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
First down.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles.
7-7, our score after one. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This is 2nd and 8.
Come on, come on.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Little short pass here to Hill. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll drop the throw. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down.
On play action, they'll throw. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
Now, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 33 yards that time.
Hey, 2 minutes. Hey, line.
13-yard line.
Regular. Watch out.
Up the middle they go. Bulls. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Kirby Joseph there to drop it. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here's 3rd and a few inches. Baker changing the play at the line. Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Mayfield down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Mayfield and the troops staying out and going for it on 4th.
Real.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down, as you said, in the red zone.
Definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions have taken the lead. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Lions will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
He's airing it out for Williams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on 1st down, and you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Rolling to his right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you can throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flushed out right. Able to locate his running back, open downfield. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they top 30. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. To throw, Mayfield. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from evening this one up. extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 14.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And he'll leave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 28 yards. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Buccaneers 14. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly.
And Mayfield again with the interception. His third. And the Lions are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day three corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Complete to number 13.
Mayfield looks to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think he meant to the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked them off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. An excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. They're going to look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
Second down and goal.
70.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
You know, we always talk about the chess match in a football game, but we're usually talking about offensive coordinator versus defensive coordinator. How about the special teams coaches? I think we just saw a big-time adjustment by one to help this team get a spark to start the second half.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Here's a 2nd and 8. Mayfield to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
At the 33-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
King. Hey, alert 33. Up. Stop.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. They have not gotten him going to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into fourth down.
Fourth down, Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. He'll buy some time right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And out across midfield down to the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
79 Broncos. Come on, come on. Hey. Tap the 60, tap the 60. Ready.
Back to throw. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Vita Vea able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, complete. That's Hill. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. And how about this? Fourth and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's got it inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams with his second touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Lions take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Point it right. Kings.
Now Mayfield. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Real.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now Baker going to change it up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now here's another interception. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Another run for Gibbs here. And the defense closes quickly there, and they get maybe a yard to the 33.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
76,
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from...
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Lions look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Ryland up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football. But something that was built on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting 1st downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans, 55 yards. And the Buccaneers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. And now it's blocked. Taking it right down Broadway. And he takes it all the way back. And this crowd can't believe what they're seeing. Things go wrong even after a touchdown in this one. Well, I think I need an oxygen mask after those last two plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the breakdown in protection that led to the block.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw here. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
The second-round pick leading this offense well. It'll be a first down.
Let's go.
This out quickly to Williams. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Williams, a man in motion right. Again, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun now on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now a play fake here on first down. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Got to be feeling confident they're going to get off the schneid. An old coach told me he calls this a relief win. 0-3 would have been bad. You get to 1 and 2, you feel a lot better, don't you?
That is so true, and you feel better about yourself. You think to yourself, okay, we're still in the playoff hunt. We're not out of it at 0-3. But the other part, too, at least to doubt about your system, at least to doubt about your coaches, they don't have to worry about that now. They can move forward.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
On first down, Bulls will get this up to the 47 and brought down there. Second down and 8. Mayfield going to switch things up here. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And the lead is down to 24.
The score, Lions 51.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Now it's 2nd and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now Riley for the PAT. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And got his man complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Hurry!
Mayfield looks to throw. And my goodness, another interception. It's Brian Branch with it. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Ready, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner?
Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it away until stopped.
First and goal, Detroit.
70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll drop the throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does them in here, and that is one front frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
King. 180. Regular. Watch out.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This is caught by Evans. Now he's into the clear again. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that trims the lead a bit, but still standing at 26 points. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, Henry.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Down the sideline he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Lions 60. Buccaneers.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great play there. Finishing strong with 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Buccaneers 41.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 26. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
180.
First and 10 at the 26.
Mayfield to throw it. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
And they can't connect, incomplete, but that stops the clock with 1 tick remaining here in this first half.
When you're backed up this deep, sometimes defenses sacrifice coverage for pass rush because they know you can only go so far on your pass drop. You've got the back of the end zone. So they came after him. He took the shot downfield. He didn't connect. But, boy, that was force against force.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.